My name is Mr. Gager. I'm here with you today to talk about AP exams. As you know, as some of you know, I've been helping the counseling department proctor AP exams for the last few years. So today we're here, we're going to go over some things that we want to remind you about. We want to make your exam experience the best it possibly can be. So to that end, to help me, I've got one of Ralston Valley's best and brightest here with me, Zach Friedman. He's going to step in. He's going to help me out.
What's up, Mustangs? My name's Zach Friedman. I'm a senior here at Ralston Valley. And over the last couple of years, I've had the opportunity to take a multitude of these tests. And so I'm excited to share with you today some of the things I've learned.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach. Thanks for being here. So let's start off with, what should I bring? I don't know. I'm gonna just play dumb here, which obviously isn't very difficult. But what should I bring?
So there's a couple important things you're going to need for every single test, no matter what study that test is on. So the first thing you're going to need to get into the testing center is IDs. This can either be your school ID or a driver's license or some public form of identification.
Awesome.
The next thing you're going to need is pens and pencils.
All right, I got my pen and my pencil. I'm ready to go.
Unfortunately, those pen and pencils won't work.
What?
We can't have any red pens on the test. Instead, you're going to need to bring blue or black pen.
All right.
The other thing about it is, much like other standardized tests that you take, such as the SAT or ACT, we're not going to be using mechanical pencils on this. Instead, we're going to use wood pencils. So make sure to bring both of those things on testing day to fill out your test.
Okay. The right pen and pencil. Got it. How about calculator?
You can bring a calculator, but it's going to depend on the kind of test, if it's going to be allowed or not.
All right. Gotcha. So make sure my teacher would know that, right?
Yes. So make sure to ask your teacher about the kind of calculator.
Okay. So pen, pencil, calculator, scratch paper.
Unfortunately, no scratch paper for this test. They're going to give you everything you need on the test.
Note card?
No note card either.
Formulas. Some tests require formulas.
Formulas can be very useful, but unfortunately on the AP test, they're not allowed to be used.
Now, I've heard that some tests, the formulas are actually included in the test materials.
So that is something that the AP test does that is very nice. If you look in the front of some of those booklets, all the formulas you're going to need are going to be right in the front of those books. No need to bring your own sheets.
Awesome. Okay, so those are the essentials. ID, pen, pencil, calculator if it's approved. I'm ready to go. Anything else?
Nothing else that you're going to need except maybe some food and drinks for breaks. You can bring a water bottle or leave some snacks in the back of the gym to make sure that during breaks, you're going to be well hydrated and well fed.
Okay. So should I probably silence my phone as well? I was thinking about that. I don't want my mom texting me during the middle of the test.
Silence your phone, or even better, just leave it in the car. There's no need to bring it into the testing center, and you can go right back out to your car afterwards and grab your phone.
But if I need to hear from my mommy, I can have it there with me?
No phones allowed on this test. No connection to the outside world. All you have is you and your test.
Smartwatch?
No smartwatch.
Any kind of watch?
No watch. They don't want any sounds during this test.
Well, speaking of sounds, I can plug these in so that I can...
Unfortunately not. No earbuds or AirPods on the test.
I'm telling you, man, you're making this pretty restrictive. Why are all these kinds of restrictions and regulations in place?
So the AP and the College Board put these restrictions in place because they want everyone to have a fair opportunity to do well on this test.
Well, I guess that makes sense. All right. Okay, so I'm ready for test day now. I've got my materials, my pen, pencil. I got snacks and drink. That's an important reminder.
Very important.
Okay, so where am I going?
So you're going to go, you can look on the counseling website for each of the testing locations, but all these tests are going to be off-site. So make sure you either do a practice drive to go to these testing sites to make sure you know how long it's going to take, or at the bare minimum, put it in your phone the night before. That way you're going to know how to get there and get there early.
Okay, so if my test starts at 8 o'clock, I need to show up by 7:59.
Probably not. The idea for these tests is to show up early. If you show up late at all, you won't be able to take the test. And that would be really unfortunate because you've studied a whole year just to take this test.
Okay, so be on time means be early.
Yes, be early. And much like the RV parking lot, which gets crowded right before school starts, these parking lots where the testing centers are get crowded as well. So make sure to get there early so you can get a spot and you're not too stressed out before the test starts.
Oh, that's a good idea. Have you actually seen that where somebody showed up late?
Yes, unfortunately, I have seen where somebody shows up late and they're not allowed to take the test anymore. Very unfortunate circumstance. And after a whole year of studying, it's really tough.
Boy, that would be a bummer. Okay, so I show up early. I know where I'm going. I've mapped it out. I show up early. I'm there. I got my pen, pencil, calculator if I can use one, my ID, snacks and drink for the break.
Yes.
No phone, no electronics. I'm all good to go. I take the test, follow the directions. Boom, done. Wow, I get to leave.
Unfortunately, you can't leave till all of the testing time is done with. So you must sit with your classmates and wait for all the tests to be done.
Ah, man, Zach, I'll tell you what, this is a lot. It's a lot to remember.
It is a lot. And
how long? Do I know how long the test is going to take?
yes, so all of the testing times will be on the counseling website. And they'll be on this sheet right here, so you can find them on the counseling website. Mr. Gager and I won't go over all of them to bore you, but you can make sure to look these up and find out how long your test is going to take.
All right, and then don't forget, Zach said there were breaks and there's instructions and we got to collect material. So add about 30 minutes to the time that it says on that sheet to give yourself ample time during the day. Speaking of which, I'm going to miss school, Zach.
Yes, you are going to miss school.
What about that?
So you're going to be totally fine. Just make sure to communicate with your teachers when you're going to miss school, and they will be totally understanding of you missing for an AP test.
So I'll be excused?
You will be excused, but just for the testing time.
Oh, okay, so I will be excused. All right, anything else? Anything else you would like to tell me or your classmates out there that are about to take these AP tests?
The last thing I would tell all of you is to communicate with your classmates. Communicate with the other people that are taking these tests. Maybe you want to carpool with them. Maybe you want to talk about where you're going to lunch afterwards. It's very casual. These tests are not meant to stress you out. And so make sure to talk to your classmates about what they're doing, about the little details, and that'll really help you out.
All right, so I'm ready. My teachers have done a great job preparing me for the content. You've helped me figure out what to bring, when to be there, how it's going to work, all that kind of stuff. I think I got this, Zach.
I think you're ready to go. And the last thing to remember is that you all have this as well. Your teachers have prepared you all year long, and you know all the material on that test. As stressful as it might seem, walking into that testing center, you're going to do just fine because your teachers have prepared you well.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach. Anything else you need to know, check out the RV Mustangs website, counseling page, the AP folder. It has the permission form. It has an AP bulletin. It has all the stuff that we've talked about today. Hey, you guys got this. I agree with Zach. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate you being here and helping us get ready for this.
Thank you, Mr. Gager, and good luck, Mustangs.